Hello and welcome to today's Sunshine Prepper News. I'm Willow, the Sunshine Prepper, here to spread a bit of positivity on the unavoidable doom and gloom. I missed you all last week, so let's kick off with 5 seconds of maniacal villain laughter to get your internal joy generator warmed up. All right. While I was away last week, I did get to meet some of my subscribers, and knowing that some of you are out there laughing with me really makes my day and brings me joy. I'm glad you're benefiting from the sunshine. Today, we've got a fun variety of happenings, so let's do this. The appetizer of today's meal of news updates is the continuing onslaught of cyber attacks happening in various places. Notably, Kaiser Permanente, and I forget which phone carrier recently had another hack. I'll try to find or compile a good list, but it seems like barely a week passes without me hearing about another cyber attack or cyber something or another with medical/insurance billing type stuff or emergency services and 911 or phone carriers. I try to remember to thank God every day that I wake up and the internet and communications and complex systems of support that make my life easy are still flowing and not disrupted. And with gratitude, let's move on to the first course of today's meal. The big growing topic out there, I suppose, is this H5N1 hoopla. There is a suspected, keyword suspected, outbreak among workers at a farm in Texas. Will this spin into something bigger? Who knows? But if a farce like 2020 caused the impact that it did, you might want to keep an eye on this developing story and take action accordingly as you see fit. Currently, cattle are still not allowed to cross state borders as far as I'm aware, and ostensibly around 20% of our milk supply is testing positive for H5N1. Now, the partial pasteurization is supposed to kill it, which is why the milk is still on store shelves, but not gonna lie, I'm not sure how I feel about that. The only reason we have conventional store milk in my house is because I get it for free through WIC, redistributing my taxes back to me. It's the government's Women's, Infants, and Children's program, if anyone doesn't know. So we might be making more cooked stuff with the store milk, and I'm gonna go out of my way to get a little bit of raw milk for the kids. Which leads us well into the second course topic, which is the sly insertion of vaccine cards into the wallet apps that are built into our mobile devices. This is for both Apple and Android. So there's now infrastructure in place on your phone to make it a smooth transition for everyone to have to require proof of insert future arbitrary requirement here, whether that be a vaccine for Plague 2.0, or maybe in another 5 years, you'll have to get proof of your DEI training to get a job, or, eventually the mark of the beast to buy and sell and all that prophetic jazz. Who knows? On to the third and final course of our meal, which is none other than the U.S. military effectively having boots on the ground in Gaza. But what kills me is the way they're trying really hard to act like it's not effectively establishing a beachhead. So there's a pier with armed U.S. boots on it, and they want to attach the pier to a shore in Gaza to provide humanitarian aid. And this one guy, he even acknowledged that it is likely these troops will come under fire, and if so, they would fire back. And somehow, because they're on the pier and not on the shore, although they're about to be connected, this doesn't count as boots on the ground. What kind of dumb effery is that? I'm not saying somebody was dropped on their head as a child, but if they weren't, they surely think the rest of us were. Well, all right, lastly, for dessert, I have a rare special treat. Now, I'm not claiming to agree or disagree with the message in this video, but wholly appropriate parody. Do y'all remember Afro Man from way back when? Yes, that guy, the 'Cause I Got High song guy. Well, he has put out what to me is a historical hit piece called Hunter Got High, and it is hilarious. I recommend you check it out for an added boost of laughter in your day. Well, that there be the news. Join me for another quick 5 seconds of maniacal laughter, villain laughter, before we part ways. Sorry, my tongue. All right, make sure it's extra evil. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your mission this week, if you choose to accept it, is laugh more. Whether that means put on some comedy, roast your friends, have your cat chase a laser, or whatever it is that will bring you laugh out loud laughter, do that thing. Wishing you and your family the best. Sunshine Prepper out. One more thing. There's going to be a Sunshine Prepper podcast coming out soon, so keep an eye and ear out for that. First episode should be dropping this Saturday.